facts, and there are there are many of you. I would probably say about 30% of you watching this stream right now. We're like, Kevin, the vaccine doesn't prevent COVID. It's I'm not putting the vaccine. It's fine. I think it's a personal decision whether you take the vaccine or not. It's totally up to you. My point is more for the stock market. Okay, I'm thinking about stocks, and I care about people's lives too. But again, personal decision. But I'm thinking about stocks. I mean, what happens if we get the India style strains and breakouts in the winter again out here? Even if it's just amongst 30% of U.S. communities. I'm saying communities, not population. Just like you get these hot spots where you get some communities where it's like, oh my gosh, like 70% COVID incidences or whatever. I don't know, but it is something that I'd start thinking about sooner rather than later. Just things to think about. So yeah, get the Christmas tree up. Yeah, you're gonna start planning for winter, man. So get the Christmas tree up. God. Gee whiz. Dogecoin rotating to the downside here some more, along with the loser group here. Where's Tesla? Oh wow, Square's going back to 220. I can get Square under 200 again. Oh, it's gonna be juice. Oh, Tesla's under 650. It's gonna be such a ride between now and September, and it keeps going. People have been like, Kevin, how come when you're buying the dip, you're not buying as heavily as you usually do? I go,
hey everyone,
because the dip's gonna keep dipping. Yeah. You don't know that it's going to keep dipping, but at this point we just kind of come to expect it to, and it does make sense. With all of this uncertainty between now and September, October expected. Hot 8 mining's down. Bitcoin sitting at 57.5. We've got Chegs down 3.3%. Canopy growth down 3.3. Where'd Tilray go? Jeez, yeah, Tesla's getting crushed. Where'd Tilray go? Tilray was up. I'm sorry, Tilray was like flat. They were up like 16% last week, but now they're down 4.8%. Yeah, that's not so good. Where's Bloomberg? Let's see what Bloomberg's got to say about this. Anything? What do we got over here?
Talk more about this. Bloomberg cybersecurity reporter William Turton joining us now. William, there's a lot of debate about how this happened. My question to you is, how quickly can it be fixed?
Yeah, what?
Well, that is the big question, and it really remains unclear. And that's kind of the nature of these ransomware attacks. And not only in this scenario are the hackers locking up computers and demanding a ransom, they've also stolen nearly 100 gigabytes of documents and are threatening to leak those as well if a ransom isn't paid. So, it can be very difficult to recover from an attack like this. Let's say, in a scenario, even if you paid the ransom, right, and you were given the keys to decrypt your data by this hacking group, it can still take a long time just to do the actual decryption and bring your systems back online. And as we know here, the hackers only hit the IT systems of Colonial, and Colonial took off the operating systems, the computers that actually run the pipeline, in order to be safe. But, maybe there's some way they can, bring back some version of their IT systems, but I think a lot of people are becoming increasingly worried or confused that there wasn't a contingency plan in place for something like this, and why it's taken so long for them to come back online. And really, I mean, they haven't given anything in way of a timeline or even a guess as to when they might come back online.
Jeez, cyber testing. I mean, you would think on news like this that some of the cyber companies would be doing well. Like, let's look at CrowdStrike. No. Of course not. Why? Because it's the most topsy-turvy market in a very long time. Oh man, it's down 2.5%. It's comedy at this point. Roblox is down 2.7%. Corsair Gaming's down 3%. Sundial is down. Tesla's down 3.45%. Like, I want to spend money, but like, I'm getting really cheap because the market's like, there's too many opportunities to want to buy. It's crazy. Maybe what'll happen is we won't have inflation because all of the people who would be buying at the reopening are buying the dip instead. Wishful thinking. All right. What else here? Yeah, look, it's kind of like it's slowed down the rate of decline, but we're still getting it. I mean, look, Tattooed Chef down 4.15% here. Enphase. I mean, it's the entire market. It's not like Enphase all of a sudden sucks. It's the entire market in these in the growth sector. The growth companies just getting spanked. Shopify freaking crushed earnings, down 3.85%. Nikola's down 4.6%. Nikola, by the way, interestingly, has been one that continues to push to 12 and then fall back down. It's like it's really bouncing between 10 and 12.
I'm fucking tired.
I almost wonder if there's like a trader opportunity to hit those bounces in there. Neo is going back to 35, and now we're getting some of those lows again. The March lows.
Let's check on my
March
stocks
low
are
on Neo.
I don't want to show
32,
the
33.
gang, but
wow, Microvision
DraftKings has been getting absolutely slaughtered for weeks. All of Kathy Wood's stocks seem to get slapped in the face today.
Down 4.8. Squares down 4.8. Beyond Meat down 5.
Beyond
Beyond Meat's at 105. Oh my
Confirm
goodness.
I'm not a robot.
Lemonade's at 74. Oh, it's just a fire sale. Palantir, but what's sad is it's not like a traditional crash where it's like, oh my gosh, it's crashing. It's just like it's a bleed. It's just a bleed. Yeah, there you go. 90 years later, it will go back up.
Oh shit, get this shit off
One of these days. No, this is normal. You get pain cycles like this. And you gotta be prepared. Yeah, look, leaps are a wonderful thing in theory right now. But if you can't handle the pain of things going down 4 to 8%, you're not going to be able to handle your leaps going down 8 to 16% a day. Like your leaps get devastated in a market like this. They do very well when you rotate back up, but this sucks.
Yeah, no, this. Right, dude,
Tulip Diamond Tulip Diamond Handers are doing well. Yeah, no. See, you remember, you always want to separate momentum, and this is why I say this regularly. It's very, very, very important. You have to separate momentum diamond handing from growth diamond handing. They're very, very different. Apple and Tesla diamond handing, or Square diamond handing, or Shopify diamond handing. These are growth stocks. These are growth stocks that go through cycles of declines, and eventually they go through these outsized returns. What happens, though, is you get a lot of really jaded anti-growthers who make fun of all the growth stock investors during times like this. And it's like, oh, Kathy Wood is an idiot. Look at her stocks underperform the S&P, blah, 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 blah. The problem is, those are the same exact people who in, 2 years or a year, whatever, when growth stocks are going parabolic, those are the same people who are like, Kathy's just lucky. She's just lucky. They never realize that growth goes through some SHI, you know what I'm saying, periods as well. And it's hard. It's hard to keep buying the growth sector when it's just melting. It's very difficult. And that's why growth investing is not a luck thing. It's hard. Because if you can withstand the bull crap it goes through, whoo, Now we've been used to shorter dips. I mean, consider the summer dip, the September dip, the dip before the election. Those were short. I mean, you're talking 3 to 6 week dips, right? Folks, we're coming up on 3 months of this crap. 3 months. It's a disaster, but it will come to an end. I think it'll come to an end by September and October, which sucks because that's still 4 months away, at least. but it is possible that the reason I'm not selling and then buying back in September, because every time I say that, people are like, well, then why did you sell that? Well, because it could recover sooner, right? We could start pricing in expectations of what we think is going to be our world's going to be like in September or October.
Right,
could start pricing in June. It could be this month. It could be July. But so far, I mean, just looking at the market now, you got volatility up. Not only is volatility up, but it's staying up. Let's look at the 10-year. You got the 10 years actually just staying flat at 1.56. I mean, you're just not seeing that growth. And folks, this is why people are like, Kevin, why is Bitcoin stuck while Ethereum is doing well? I don't know, but I do know that the relationship between the 10-year and BTC seems to be holding again. Bitcoin is flat. Guess what's also pretty much flat? The 10-year treasury. I don't know why this relationship holds so well between Bitcoin and the 10-year, but it does. Ethereum don't play that game. Ethereum's in its own world. Yeah. So just little correlations like that I like to pay attention to. All right. Yeah. At the same time, by the way, the Dow is hitting a record high.
It's probably capable of producing $25 or $30 per share of earnings.
It's so
a few years out.
My E-Trade
it's got a monstrous moat around its position, along with a few of the other streaming services. It's investing a ton of money in content creation to widen the moat. So although it is lumped in with the growth companies, it has cash flow characteristics of all of the stocks that we own. Basically, you're paying essentially a market multiple in the out year for a company with wonderful strategic positioning.
Today too.
When more broadly on FANG, I know Netflix has a few things that are unique.
Let's talk about Netflix. Okay. All right. Whatever.
Why it's down 40 cents at 64.50. I can't explain.
It makes no sense. Oil's down. Told you the market's topsy-turvy.
Cents on the price. I think that this might be maybe expectations that you could get some shipped oil coming to the Northeast instead.
Yep, fair enough. Tell me about Ethereum. Is it
there you
still
go.
At a new record high, Susan?
Yes, that's right. Above 4,000. First time crossing that level overnight. And it's outperforming Bitcoin so far this year. Second largest behind Bitcoin, worth closing in on $500 billion. That's half of Bitcoin's $1 trillion value. But, Ether has been boosted by the booming NFT market, which is traded on Ether or Ethereum. Also, the crypto of choice when it comes to financial services. You have the European investment bank saying that they might launch their bonds based on the Ethereum platform. So you have to think of Ether and Ethereum differently from Bitcoin. It's more like an internet platform. It's more like a technology, which you can use for a lot of different uses. And I think some people say that it could even outperform and be more valuable than Bitcoin in the future. We're already up 40% in just April alone. So some say this might be the time to play Ether because Bitcoin has already run up so much.
Yeah. Look at this. Tim goes, if I bought Ethereum today, it would drop 30%. Who else feels that way? Who else feels that way? That when you finally buy something, it tends to drop right after. I'm sorry. I feel that way too sometimes. Actually, a lot. That's a funny, except when I'm trading for some reason. If I'm like, I'm gonna day trade this. I don't know. I've been doing really well on the day trades. Although I haven't been doing them very much lately. All right, what do we got here? SPY is recovering a little bit here. Look at this, sort of a little bit of a, what can we call it, a bounce? I don't know. Maybe I'm worried. Looking at it, it's gonna rotate right back down because now we saw it. It's like that ride. Isn't it the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland? You looked into my eyes, and then it all crumbles. Or is that Schrodinger's cat? I don't know. Anyway. All right, what else we got here? I did Blink charging. Why? Let's zoom out a little bit, okay? Let's just look at some of the relative discounts that we're getting here, okay? So, Blink has really just been trading sideways for a very long period of time. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Remember, this is Webull. Get 2 free stocks with Webull. Deposit $100. But anyway, so yeah, we're trading somewhere around here, December levels. Not at those lows that we've seen before. Upstart. Rotating back down. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Now that we've broken through this level over here at about 90, 67. Makes you wonder if we'll go back to around that 75 level. We'll see. Plug power this is absolute destruction. I mean, we haven't been at plug power levels since November. We've got Doge at 49. Vuzi. And keep in mind, Doge, folks, pay attention to Doge. A little bit of a bounce here, but pay attention to Doge specifically because of the expectations of, SpaceX taking Doge or whatever, taking it for cargo on a ship. Like, how many people investing in Doge are putting cargo on the rocket? It's entertaining though. So actual functionality, I think by that is very low, but actual desirability of marketing purposes is very, very high. QuantumScape also back down to some of these December lows over here. Invitae at 27 is, what is this? Take us back to somewhere around here. Wow, take us back to July on Invitae. Wow. Romeo Power just been straight down. Yep. Oh my gosh. I mean, we're under $10 SPAC by a lot here. What else we got here? Canoes under that $10 SPAC level. Lemonade right now sitting somewhere around those December levels.
Studying, right? Just get it over with.
Square 223. Wow. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Giving up a lot of history here. Neo, also same thing. Pretty much gave up the last 6 months. The next last half year, gone. Pretty consistent in what we've seen with a lot of the stocks here. Okay. One thing that you could do now is you can redo your, Tesla's bouncing up a little bit again. One thing you could do now is you can look at your favorite stocks and look at your future PE multiples, your future PEs basically, and compare to what they have been. I mean, you look at like the future PE of Tesla or Enphase when these are at all-time highs compared to where they are now. Some of them are actually very juicy right now. They're much more desirable for the forward earnings that you're paying. Oh, we get some Doge coverage here. Let's listen in.
Doge, of course, did lose a third of its price that night after Musk did call it a hustle later on the weekend update.
No.
Next morning, SpaceX announces it will launch a mission funded by Dogecoin. And joining us to discuss all of these swings, Slow Ventures partner Jill Carlson. Jill, welcome.
I feel like I'm being set up here after you just showed that clip. Where's my bow tie and glasses?
Well, it does. Yes, there's been some emotional swings because of these cultural moments that we're witnessing. I wonder, do you think, is Musk trying to cover all the bases? I mean, which one is the real Musk when it comes to at least what we think he perceives Doge?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a great question. It's important to bear in mind, as he himself has pointed out many times, Dogecoin was created as a joke. Bitcoin, on the other hand, was created as a revolution, right? But I think, having watched the show, I think that what he's trying to point out is that while Dogecoin was created as this joke on cryptocurrencies and on Bitcoin itself, it can also be used as a joke to undermine the US dollar, to undermine the whole fiat currency system. I think that's what he's trying to get at with his implication that currencies can be based on whatever you want, whatever he wants.
Okay, whatever.
Method. To, I guess, what some would call madness, are just coming out with apparently diametrically opposed viewpoints within 24 hours of each other.
Yeah, I do think that there is a method to the madness. I don't think that he's taking himself or the joke that seriously. But what I think that it raises is the question of whether or not that's problematic. When you have someone in his position with a huge following of this sort of rabid fan base putting money into things because he's tweeting about them. And so I think that it does raise that question. And I think that if he, in fact, is not taking himself or the joke that seriously, then that's what's worth asking here. Because he's not out here disclosing his own trades on the coin. And so, we should be maybe asking whether or not that's okay.
Well, I wonder if you think he is interested in seeing institutional acceptance accelerate or continue. And if so, if he wants to see the big boys play in this space to lend legitimacy, how does treating it or how does acknowledging the joke help?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, SpaceX itself, obviously, his own companies are now getting involved in the game.
AMC is moving up a little bit here.
Treated as a game. I'm not sure that he is that he has enough method to the madness to be trying to attract in other institutions and other investors of that nature. I see him more of the class of sort of investment influencer, almost of the sort that we see now on Reddit and YouTube and TikTok, talking about stocks and cryptocurrencies. I think that Elon Musk is not that different from that class of character, as opposed to the sort of crypto evangelists who are out there really trying to get institutional asset managers and the banks involved.
Jill, to what degree do you think, though, that the specifics of Dogecoin and how it's being marketed and the fact that it's sort of acknowledged as having started as a bit of a joke, and the fact that people involved in Dogecoin also often kind of cast themselves in opposition to establishment crypto, does it just bring more attention on, hey, what's underlying here? What are the intermediaries doing? Are there enough safeguards on this whole world? How would you kind of integrate that into your view of what eventually happens with all of crypto in terms of scrutiny and regulation?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you follow the Dogecoin community to the extent that there is one, I think that you'll see that there are layers to what they're saying, and again, what the game and what the joke is. Where for crypto outsiders looking at Dogecoin relative to Bitcoin, they see Dogecoin as this thing that demonstrates, there aren't controls, that this is all based on thin air. We've built castles in the sky with cryptocurrency. This isn't based on very much. But then if you look at it as kind of a crypto insider, a lot of what the Dogecoin community is saying is, well, all of that is true of the fiat the fiat currency system, not just cryptocurrency.
Right. No, it's going to be interesting to see. I see now the ratings are in, and third highest rated show of the season. There's a whole new audience that got exposed to this, and we're going to have to see how that develops in terms of how they start thinking about it too. Jill, thanks so much. Great to see you.
It'll be interesting. Thank you.
As we head to a break,
I don't know. What do you think about that? First of all, I have to say I was a little pissed that they're like, oh, Doge fell 30%. It didn't really fall 30%. If you measure from peak to trough, there was like this brief 4-minute period where the thing went like from 64 up, and from 64 to like 74. And then at one point it fell down to like 42, 43, 44, somewhere on there. Are they measuring like that? I think they have to be. Because realistically, I would say, Doge's movement during SNL was net like 64 to like 56. It wasn't that big of a deal. The fluctuations were a little crazy, but it's not like it like evaporated. I don't know. I feel like that's a little mainstreamish here, going a little extreme. It's kind of like Kathy Wood explaining last week why. She has one of her own ETFs within one of her own ETFs. And then like 2 minutes later, the interviewer going, yeah, it still seems weird that you have your own ETF and your own ETF, but okay. And then it goes on to ask another question. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes the media just pisses me off. It's almost like there's, I don't know. I don't get it. That's all I can say. Let's listen in for Fox just for a brief moment here. See if they got anything for us.
Belmont Park, by the way. Asia, are they still planning on racing Medina at the Preakness, which is this weekend?
Hey, Stuart, good morning to you. Yeah, that is the big question here. Bob Baffert plans on racing Medina Spirit at the Preakness this weekend. Of course, that comes right before the Belmont Stakes here in New York. But whether that really happens or not depends on what happens here in the next couple of days with that second test. So as you know,
let's pull off this. All right. So let's give Bloomberg a shot here. Let's see what we got on Bloomberg. Nope, they're on commercial. Okay. So keep in mind a couple things. One, I want to talk about taxes. Two, I want to just give a quick little note. Yes, if you didn't hear it when I said it, when I opened the live stream, I did extend the coupon code for the program's link down below because I'm hiring a big marketing team and not just like ads, but to like redo like the pages and to change things. It's mostly because I don't have time to do it anymore now with some new projects. So I'm going to hire out a lot of things. So that way I still have lots of time for us on YouTube. And it's everything's taking way longer. So that To the Moon code, the 39% off code for the courses on building your wealth, the private live streams, the chats, the lifetime access to the lectures, all that stuff, that coupon code will be extended. Okay, so all right, so the media is pretty much all on commercial or being boring. Let's go back to the sticks here. Let's see what's going on. So we've got a little bit of a continued sell-off here on Doge. We're at about 48 cents now. I'm a little bit worried about the what's it called? It's sort of a slow bleed. There we go. Mostly because of this this feeling of when people wake up day after day after day and they see red, kind of like they see in the growth stocks. Every day they get more and more likely to sell, which is weird. It's like literally opposite of what you should be doing, right? But when things slow bleed and people get so attached to, oh my gosh, my decision is slow bleeding, it gets harder and harder and harder for them to hold. Diamond hands start getting really, really slippery. The diamonds start slipping out pretty fast. So it's just something to keep an eye on. And that could sometimes lead to some additional pressures. All right, so what do we got on sticks here? So we got Plug Power down 7.4, Fisker's down 7.5, Boozy down 6.91, Open Door 6.74. Honest is down after their IPO. And in fact, this is going to put them at the lowest spot since their IPO. Honestly, any IPO these days has just been getting destroyed, like wrecked. It's pretty bad.
I swear to God.
So have you thought about I will email Cardano again to see if we can do another interview there. It's also hard to hold something you do not know why you're holding it. This is true. This is one of the things that I talk a lot about in the Stocks and Psychology Money Group is do not invest in something because somebody else is investing it. You have to invest because you believe. The reason why, like for example, this person here saying Tesla's a slow bleed. The reason why you have to believe so hardcore in the company that you're investing in is because one day somebody's going to make a video bagging on Tesla, comparing Tesla's growth to Ford. And if you're weak hands, you don't have that conviction in Tesla, you're like, oh God, what if they're right? Oh, then you paper hand and you sell. But that probably means you bought Tesla for the wrong reason. If you can't defend against some of the nonsense, garbage people say about Tesla, you should not own Tesla. You should be such an expert in your stocks to where somebody's like, yeah, well, Kevin, your Peloton's getting pummeled. What do I care? I love the thing, and I'm going to keep buying it. And I put my money where my mouth is. So what do I care? It's a discount for me. Do I need to be able to compare my metrics with all the people on YouTube every month? No, I don't freaking care. Talk to me in 5 or 10 years. And, it's funny, too. I was thinking about this weekend. There were so many people in 2019 that were like, I'm not investing because there's going to be a market crash in 2020. I mean, nobody knew that there was going to be a pandemic coming, right? So on one hand, it's like all these people who were like, I'm not investing. There's going to be a market crash. All the fearful folks that are like, don't invest. And then we had the pandemic. The really fearful ones, they didn't buy. The really fearful ones, they were the ones that are like, no, it's going to keep getting worse. It's going to keep getting worse. It's going to double dip. It's going to get even worse. It's going to keep crashing.
Support of the president.
Meanwhile,
yes.
I'm like, oh man. I did most of my buying in March and April of last year, which wasn't lucky. It was literally pain every day after day, and it's usually the market crashers that from 2019 that missed that dip are like, oh well, you just got lucky. You bought in March and April. You got lucky. Like, shut up. If you can laugh through the pain of the red and ignore the sissies, just keep going down. That's generally when you know you're setting up for some solid growth in the future. All right, let's listen to CNBC for a moment, and we'll go to the stick again.
A lot of them are related to either.
No, CNBC doesn't have anything. Let's look at the sticks. All right, what do we got here? BTX down 9%, Endeavor's down 9.8%, Workhorse down 11.5%. Workhorse just getting spanked right now. It's pretty bad. Yeah, what else do we have here? Plug Power's down more, Quantum's down more. I mean, this is pretty similar. Let's see where's some of our faves. Let's see, Palantir. Palantir tried recovering a little bit, but now it's heading back again. Now it also says Marriott dips on Q1 results. Let's look at Marriott. This is a headline here from CNBC. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, down 2.58%. That's actually not that bad. All right, what else we got that's down? Arcimoto down 7%. They've just been getting wrecked. Palantir, Beyond Meat's at 104. It's getting worse. The XPI is not as bad as it was earlier. It's still red, though. Virgin Galactic's at 18. Oh, my goodness. XL Fleet down 4. Tattooed's down 4. Xpeng's down 4.27. Tesla's almost down 4. See, it was trying to recover, and then it's just like, nope, not done going down again. It's crazy. Take donations in Dogecoin for a campaign. That's cool. That would be cool. I wonder if we could do that. I'd be down. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's see. What else do we have here? Somebody says, even worse is thinking things can't go lower, so you keep buying. That's not true. I think you should be rational with your investments, and you should realize that things can keep going lower, and that's why you don't want to blow everything, right? So something I do is I just keep nibbling, and that way I'm spreading out my buys as things head down, because I'm not going to time the bottom perfectly. So we just keep nibbling. It's wonderful for me. I mean, I don't mind. What else do we have? Airbnb is down 3.2. Matterport's down 3-ish as well. Solar Edge down. Microvision, Pinterest, Redfin, Churchill. Ooh, lots of pain. Even Apple's down 1.5% right now. Carnival Cruise Line's down. So let's say the broader market's down, although the Dow was showing up. You've got Coinbase that's recovered nicely here. NGA, Alliant Electric, really gave up some of its big gains today. Now, things that are up a tiny little bit. Let's see like indices for a moment here. Let's do like Dow stock. Dow's actually green, 0.6%. NASDAQ is up 1.25%. And the Russell is down. I can't believe the NASDAQ's up. That's incredible. And the S&P 500, with how much red there is on the individuals. Yeah, that's crazy. NASDAQ's going up. Well, 1.2, that's incredible. I did want to mention this as well here. Ross on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, at RealMeKevin. But anyway, Ross on Twitter says, yes, it's tax week. Taxes are technically due Monday, but most people file and write the checks this week, so they're not late. And there are, folks, there are a lot of people who have to pay some fat freaking taxes this week. So there are a lot of people who do believe that you are going to see weakness. Was that not the NASDAQ? Oh, you're right. Thank you. Let's throw in QQQ here. There we go. Thank you. That's the NASDAQ, the actual stock exchange. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for correcting me on that. I appreciate you. There we go. So we'll use QQQ. Here we go. It's just another. It's kind of like looking at SPY. There. That was very odd. So yeah, thank you for fixing that. I appreciate you. Can we call it the Me Kevin vacation? But anyway, yeah. So this is gonna take a lot of money from folks, or buy the dip money is what I like to call it. Goes away when you have to pay more taxes than you think. So this is something that you wonder. Hey, is it a potential market catalyst that once people pay their taxes, new money ends up flowing in to markets? All right, somebody says here, Kevin, I love Tesla, but I worry about Elon Musk because I think he can be a bit of a liability with certain behaviors, tweets. Any thoughts?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
If you think that, do not invest in Tesla.
Like, shut up.
Just don't. Just get out of Tesla. I think Elon Musk is one of the greatest assets Tesla and SpaceX, Neuralink, all these companies have. I think he's crazier than I am, and I think I'm pretty crazy. So I think it's wonderful. Like, I love it. I think it's awesome. I think it's really great. So I'm all in. Right. The only paper handing we want to see is your ballot to the polls. Meet Kevin for. It is gonna be a mailed election in California. Oh dear. Woo. You know, when you go to Disney, you don't wake up at 6 a.m. You wake up to the piano at 8. Why do they gotta play the piano? I don't know. All right, what else here? Etsy's actually green. Coinbase green, but still giving it out. It's not a big green for most things here. It's just not a big green for most things. It's just sad. Nominal greens at best, and more pain for everything else. It's just it's crazy. All right, we don't want to listen to Marriott. What else can we listen to? I don't know. Let's go over here. Let's see what we got going on here.
80% reduction by 2030. So we actually talked about...
Oh, Radnor, real quick. Thank you, first of all. So somebody here says, already bought the Stocks and Money course. I remember I did extend that coupon code because the staff I hired, it's a disaster. I got so much hiring going on. I'm sorry. But yeah, so you can still use that code to the moon. So already bought the Stocks and Money course. Amazing. Now I want to buy the YouTube course. Any way I can get a discount. Yes. Tag me in Discord for the course member Discord discount. Like once you're a member, there's a code.
Fuck, bro.
Just tag me at me, Kevin. I'll check out.
Should I even fucking play a league right now? For the
we took immediate steps, Alex, to really determine, do we have an impact from this? And I'm pleased to say no impact to Duke's operations.
Okay, Duke Energy. I'm glad you don't have an impact from this, but
opens at 10 a.m., bro.
Marriott's on CNBC.
What the fuck?
Kind of boring.
10 a.m.
And
what am I supposed
Fox
to do for
talking about
10
it too?
a.m.? Bitch, isn't
Fox
this like
is just showing us B-roll? It's gonna give you
economy runs on this shit.
Aye. All right. All right. Well, let's look at the 10-year.
10 a.m., bro.
What else we got here? 10 years actually declining. I have to say, I'm shocked. The 10 years declining. With this oil situation.
Dude, this shit.
Golly, come on. You would think that'd be like the perfect catalyst for inflation. That's the thing. The adventure, you nailed it. Love that Tesla question. I wanted to invest in Tesla back in 2018, and the guy that was showing me how to invest told me not to because Elon Musk is crazy or tweets too much or whatever. So I didn't. I missed out on huge gains. I mean, look, there are always going to be people with very, very strong opinions one way or the other. Somebody's going to be right, somebody's going to be wrong. Right? But yeah, though, I'm sure there's a lot of, as this commenter here says, boomers are salty. So, all right. I don't know. What else do we want to do? Do we want to do short interest a little? I'll do a little bit of short interest. How about that? I think y'all usually appreciate that when I pull up the short interest so we can see how are the shorts doing. Let's pull it up. We'll pull up the short interest app, see what's going on. And well, thank you for that. All right. Well, we'll okay. You want to do? Give me some names. Course members too. I'm gonna pull up the private stock chat. Give me some tickers, okay? All right, I got it up. All right. Yeah, we fixed the Nasdaq thing. All right. Give me names. Give me names. What do we got? All right. Here we go. Let's share the screen. Let's do shorts. So as a percentage of float here, Microvision's been going up. The last month, you've been going straight up on Microvision. You went from, 19% to like 22%. You've got Roku. Let's see here. Roku short's been pretty flat at 3.24%. Piton short is up at 8.96. You are seeing things trend up here on the shorts, which is what we've been expecting. Palantir, Palantir's like doesn't get shorted. 3%, it's incredible. IPOE, that's a good one. The Chamath stacks, oh my gosh.
Chamath, fucking hate this game.
30, oh my gosh, look at the short. This one. This went from 29% to 35%. It just keeps going up. Oh my gosh.
What?
Didn't I do Palantir already? Yeah, I did Palantir. PRPO. I don't even know what that is. AMC. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, whatever that is up at 5.17. AMC. What else we got here? AMC is up as well. Over the last month, AMC went from like 18% to 26.26%. Ascend, shut up. That's funny. Etsy. Etsy ticked up a little bit from under 5% to almost 6%. CCIV, there's another one. Okay, let's do that. Oh, look at that tick up on Churchill Capital from 16.5% to 20.18% over the last month. You even got that kind of movement. Laser from the chat here. Oh, I screwed it up. On LAZR. This is from the chat. BNGO from the straight up on Laser, folks. From like 12% to 19%. The shorts are going nuts. We're gonna have like, folks, I think we're gonna have this like market-wide epic short squeeze. Veil's been pretty flat.
Who the fuck counters
Spy?
Riven,
Can I do Spy? Okay, Spy's been pretty consistent. What about Kathy? Let's look at like RK. Can we do that? It's kind of been consistent over last month. The ETFs I don't think get shorted as much. I think it's the underlyings that get shorted. Shift, let's try it. AMD. Shift sitting at 11.73. It's actually not that bad. AMD.
All right.
Plug. Yeah, AMD's nothing. Set plug. I just did shift. Oh my gosh, there's so many ticker symbols. Plugs at like 9.63. It's actually not that bad. What's coin? Did we do AMC yet? Yeah, we did AMC already, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did AMC.
All of a sudden.
No, coin, it's too soon to really have short data on it. Pretty sure I did AMC already. Beyond me, I haven't done that yet. Oh, no, I haven't. AMC's up. Yeah, no, it was from like 18% to 26%. Beyond. Oh, GameStop, sure. Beyond me, it's straight up on the shorts here from 22% to 26%. GME. Come on. Fisker? Workhorse? Oh, gosh. I don't even want to know. Oh, Fisker. I don't know. What's the ticker for Workhorse? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah, look at that. Fisker's gone from 16% short to 26% short. It's a 10 percentage point gain.
What the fuck is
my fucking life,
that's
rough.
That's hilarious. Okay, now I'm playing League. I'm actually talking. So if you're viewing this shit, I'm gonna talk to you real quick.
MP material hasn't got
me, Kevin, because that shit's annoying. Let's run it up, baby.
I cannot turn back.
Get this dubs deferred.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I get 0. I get 0.
30 seconds until minions spawn. They would not listen. Minions have spawned. Bring down the sun.
Gotta post it now. I'm actually playing this game for real. Oh, she got a shield. I don't like that. Ugh. Okay, Riven. Get ready to get fucking smacked.
Embrace the night.
By me. Oh, no. Okay.
Blind to the truth. I speak only truth.
What?
Dusk approaches.
What's with my fucking shitty ass farming and my shitty ass Qs? Just everything is shitty. Why am I bad at this game? I'm just playing like dog shit. What is going on, dude? I fucking hate League of Legends. I don't know why I play this game. I don't even know why I queued up. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm on stream. I was like, oh, I should probably queue up. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. I'm like, that was fun. Should I rush Zanya's? No, I probably won't do that.
Also rises.
Probably just TPing the bitch.
Ignorant thrall.
Okay, I'm gonna shove this wave up, I think, because she does not have teleport.
No more lies. Deny me no longer. I will be heard.
She's gonna be strong as fuck. Like, really? My attack speed is so fucking slow. What a
My
cunt.
eyes are open.
This fucking character is ass.
The time to talk is over. What will lead me
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. You have been slain.
I cannot turn back. They could not break me.
Cledway.
They would not listen.
Go. who Riven is? I haven't played against a Riven since like literally probably season 3 or something ridiculous. Like, okay, I totally made that up, but like, when was the last time you played against a Riven mid? No one went to stop that? I thought he was just clearing my pink. What a fucking shit show. I'm coming. Wow, he's really strong with just a serrated dirt. What? Where they are? This is insane. Well. I don't know what to do exactly there.
The moon also rises.
That was really sus, to be honest.
My eyes are open.
Ah, boy. Ah, boy, for real.
I cannot turn back.
No cap. Putting that work, bro. I keep forgetting I'm streaming. It's so funny seeing my face right there. What's up, y'all?
They could not break me.
Oh, this is fun. Dude, I just can't farm. Like, look at this shitty ass farming. I'm dog shit. Yeah, this character is missing as well. Oh, there she is. But get away from me. Get the fuck away from me, Ribbon. Duck badger, sir. Yeah. I'm not sure where this bitch went. Oh, Master Yi.
Embrace the night.
Oh god. Holy fuck, with just one item? I don't understand. Like, that... Holy shit. Does he do that much damage with just a fucking one item lead like that? I mean, that seems like a fucking lot. And I'm gonna have to get some armor now. This is ridiculous.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
I speak only truth.
This is not looking good at all. We're just getting smacked. At least I think I have some LP to lose, so it's no big deal. Like, he didn't even get ripped that first time. He just came and killed me. What the hell? Oh, I gotta go. Please get away from me. Please. Please get the fuck away from me.
No false light.
Get the... What the fuck sort of damage? God. Did so much fucking damage. What the hell? This is insane. I can't, at least I got ult. I don't think she could die me. I can't farm her. Fucking retarded, apparently. What do I do? We're just getting absolutely slapped by this E. I don't think our comp is as good. We also played like shit. His combination of early game was shit. We're getting slapped. Whatever.
My eyes are open. An enemy has been slain.
It feels like he has more attack speed than he should. But anyway, this is fucked. This is so fucked up. This might be an L. I think this is gonna be a fucking huge L. I have a third of our team's dead. Bot lane has a third, and then top and jungle have a third. This is just not. Dude, Diana, I don't like Diana actually. Especially he gets Riven. I did not know what to do with this. Whatever though.
This is necessary. Not hurt me.
She just jumped over my queue? Did he get? No, he got.
They would not listen.
Get her ass. This is fucked. I don't like this. This is horse shit. Their team is just way. I Cho'Gath, like that's gonna be fucking huge. And at least what in the fuck was that? Just what was that? I don't know what you're doing, bro. Hilarious. What am I doing? Dog, I don't think we really have any idea. Ooh. Now I'm out of coffee. God damn it.
The moon also rises.
Should put in work.
I will be heard.
It's gotta like that.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing.
Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. A summoner has disconnected.
The whole fucking team was the whole fucking team just was like, no, like, this is gonna be a fucking huge L. 14 LP. Dude, what the fuck? I'm never playing League ever again, dude, ever. This game's fucking stupid. Let's check the fucking stock market, bro. That is too funny. Let's check the stocks. Oh, wow. What's with ARC stocks today? Fuck you. This is retarded. What the fuck? Wait, read this tweet. Y'all, read this shit. That's hella funny. Not boring. This is his blog. Fuck you. This is retarded. That is funny. Okay, let's go back to reading this. Meet the players. The inspiration for this essay was Elon Musk's SNL appearance. No one plays this game better than Musk. The best way to explain his out-of-body run is that he's playing a video game with cheat codes. He's doing things that people didn't think were physically possible. See Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink. While getting away with things that people didn't think were legal. Pumping Dogecoin, 420 take private tweet, getting high on Rogan. He's playing a postmodern game against modern rivals. He's like Neo. He's not trying to forcefully bend the spoon. He understands there is no spoon. He has more money points than all but 2 people in the world to show for it. Musk plays an advanced version of the game in which he builds rocket ships and electric cars and internet satellites, but you don't need to bend atoms or become the wealthiest person in the solar system to win. Blah 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 blah. Bored Elon is a pseudonymous account. Pseudonymous. I don't know. Account. He tweets for inventions that Elon might have if he were bored, and 1.7 million people follow him on Twitter. Started selling LNTs. 1 million in less than a month. What? Okay, so where's my stream? I'm gonna probably stop the stream. So thanks for watching, lol, even though you're probably a bot. Goodbye.